Racing, Khaleesi slow tonight. Corboran Midget goes straight to the lead spot on Maggie. Shows the early speed. Then Nui Magic, I'm a Lucky Czar works into the race. Khaleesi trying to recover. Then Lectra Spider. One getting badly checked there was Nui Magic going back through the field. Back with it, Homebush, Lucifer and Mary Blue Blood. Corboran Midget comfortably clear on the corner. Khaleesi getting home down the outside. Although underneath that, I'm a Lucky Czar dives through and takes second. Off Khaleesi, Spot on Maggie ran a very good race. Followed through then by Lectra Spider, Homebush, Lucifer. And Nui Magic back towards the tail there. Ready to run, favourite to 4. You want to see a first. Set, racing. Only a fair break, and Homebush Olive jumps tonight and bumps hard. Big Time Summer as she comes across and right around the outside here. Sue Baxter gets right into the races, followed through there by Mighty Mac and Bitcoin. Back in the race here, unawares Opar with Smoke and Corboran Potsy on the corner. Homebush Olive in front, coming at it Sue Baxter. Homebush Olive, first placing in 16 starts from box 7 as a win. Beats home. Sue Baxter, Big Time Summer and Mighty Mac in behind them. Further back in the race then we had Bitcoin. It followed through there. Corboran Potsy Opar with Smoke unawares. Racing, Slick Star steps okay, but not as quickly as Rural Rama, who drives to the lead. Pacific Vibe, Electric Dandy, they're there too. Electric Dandy goes to second as the favourite gets shuffled here. Sammy Baxter gets a run through the inside, then African Princess, Slick Star. Back in the piece, the 6, the 4, the 7, up they come. Rural Rama dashes away to score on Electric Dandy, and Sammy Baxter was third to go by. Then we had next across Slick Star running down African Princess. Further back then to Too Much Sugar, Pacific Vibe and Pixie Dust. And racing, Corboran Brick hops out nicely there with Kirkham Kobe, Swiftly Chloe and Corboran Meza trying to head them off with Big Time Jason into that first bend. Meza got there first. Open them up by 3 to 4 lengths here on Big Time Jason. Corboran Clover gets handy enough. Followed through by Kirkham Kobe. Favourite Corboran Bricks got back now after a first bend squeeze. Then Mina Allen, Big Time Lady, Swiftly Chloe. Corboran Meza in front by 2. On a tail is Big Time Jason. Danger the inside you'd think is Corboran Clover. Gap back to Corboran Brick. Corboran Meza travelling too well, scores nicely over Corboran Clover, Big Time Jason, Corboran Brick. Next to go through there was Mina Allen and Big Time Lady, Swiftly Chloe and Kirkham Kobe at the back. Nearly there. Racing, Berrinda Square astride, Slow Lover was slower and badly away was Corboran Craig leading out here. Well, Berrinda Square's just exploded through to lead on Cheap Shot Maddie out wide. Spelling Mistake found the rail, then Lover. Effective Power back behind that. Further back then increasing All in Berlin and Corboran Craig, but away goes Berrinda Square and scores on. Spelling Mistake and Lover, who made a pretty fair recovery. Cheap Shot Maddie fourth, then Effective Power increasing in the last pair, All in Berlin and Corboran Craig. Racing, Big Time Well Done steps quite nicely. Nitro Mary goes with it out wider. Scodalario's going forward now. Big Time Well Done can beat him to the first bend and gets around there nicely by a couple of lengths here. Running into second, Lagoon Bell, and she's strong enough. Big Time Bell is too, though, and is right there. Then Molly O'Shea, Scodalario. Further back to Big Time Lone Star, Nitro Mary and Fast Rigby. Well, the Maddie's going to land here, you'd think. Big Time Well Done well clear, although Big Time Bell closing it to about 4 lengths on the corner. Then we've got Molly O'Shea and Lagoon Bell. Down they come nicely, and Big Time Well Done from Big Time Bell. Molly O'Shea to third. Next to go by was Big Time Lone Star. Lagoon Bell didn't really round it off. Further back in the race to Scodalario, Nitro Mary and Fast Rigby. Racing Hujan, just a moderate break in. Corborn Hint gets out quite nicely. Out wider on the track, we got Big Time Speedy Sen, Sunset Zipline Margin trying to get around the outside. Poking through now was Corborn Gill. Just beside that, Big Time Speedy. Favourites have got back here, also well back in the pack with Thrilling Berry, Viva La Vixen. But Corborn Hint's going to win again off the 4. And Big Corborn Gill, who's got another slash. A third to go by was Big Time Speedy. And behind them, then we had Hujan, Zipline Margin. Back in the pack there, Thrilling Berry, Hawkesbury Fever, Viva La Vixen. There now. Racing, Daisy Lara, Fair Break, Best Away, Corborn, Maddie, Daisy Lara the outside, then Big Time Running's the inside, followed around by If It Fits. Back in the field, we've got, Nathan making ground the inside. Back in the race here to Hard Murcho, Power Tomo and Mousy on the corner. Corborn Maddie springs clear here on Daisy Lara. Corborn Maddie, Daisy Lara, Nathan gets the third ahead of If It Fits, is followed in then by Big Time Running's Mousy, Power Tomo. And Hard Merch, if I didn't mention it. And racing, Sedgebrook Babe only moderately away, and Allegro Less screams out again. Smash Allegro chimes to come after it with King's Call. Sedgebrook Babe's bullocking through the inside. Big Time Thinker coming around the outside with her. And also Stole Me Wallet trying to get into the act. Kennel Boys got well back as they come to the corner. Allegro Less, the wonder catch. Big Time Thinker coming after it, then Sedgebrook Babe. And Allegro Less wins again from Big Time Thinker, Sedgebrook Babe, Stole Me Wallet, King's Call, Kennel Boys, Smash Allegro. And last home was Homebush Zippy, never in the call, never in the race. Racing, Thrilling Boris anticipated nicely, goes out towards the lead with Fantastic Sid and Absent Minded and Timmy Trumpet up around the outside. Berridale lads round the first quarter around. Letron James, Fantastic Sid copped a check there. Paul Dozer is back and Blazing Spirit has lasted. Away goes Boris, but here's Timmy. It's Thrilling Boris by 3 here on Timmy Trumpet and the Walsh Bear set to fight it out. 5 lengths away then to Absent Minded. Berridale lad races past that, further back then to Paul Dozer, Blazing Spirit, Fantastic Sid and Letron James. Thrilling Boris in front of Timmy Trumpet. It's a Karen Walsh Quinella in the first there, the hat-trick classic. Thrilling Boris brilliant from Timmy Trumpet. Berridale led third, followed across by Absent Minded, Paul Dozer, then Blazing Spirit, Letron James and Fantastic Sid, the last to greet. And racing, Americano steps well. Ritza Roman's trying to cross it though, and poking up between them two was Chamber, goes to second behind Ritza Roman. Downgrade King gets into his work around the outsiders, followed through there by Making Time. They cut away. Back in the race, we got Big Time Rain and Gully Flaherty. And out the back here is Big Time Jess and Americano. Ritza Roman is holding. Ritza Roman from Chamber just second, and Downgrade King diving as a close third. Making Time was fourth. Further back in the race to Big Time Rain and Gully Flaherty. Big Time Jess and Americano. Racing now, Fall From Grace was last away, and Homebush Ramona Burns early here from Rain and Tears. The outside Thunderation, Fall From Grace trying to recover the inside. Gets shuffled though as Corborn Cooks tries to go round the outside. Barreling between runners here is Let's Go Sprite. Ginger Cola's back around the corner. Homebush Ramona comfortably clear on Thunderation, Rain and Tears. Homebush Ramona, Rain and Tears to second. Then we had Thunderation third, followed across there by Let's Go Sprite and Fall From Grace, who's finished back in fifth spot. Stormy Days was back with that, and also Ginger Cole.